Hello everybody. So I want to do another box, and I think we're going to end up, I just want to give everybody a good idea of the boxes and what they look like and what you can make and all of that. And it's templates, you know, so I did another video, and I'll do a box video, and that'll be for today. And then I need to make some stuff for tomorrow because I am going to be leaving early in the morning. And I don't know how many this other box is going to take. I'm going to do it in white again. And I'm going to leave my scraps out and grab two the white cards again like I did yesterday. You never know if you can use the scraps or not. So if I can, I will save paper in the templates. And I think the shell one, so I just need to make sure. So basically need to do two of the shell ones. So it looks like all the same, just two of them. Yeah. So this one is not gonna close up then. No. Here's another page. There we go. See, it's not going to close up. This was the one we did yesterday, the basic box, but we're going to do the shell. I don't believe I'm going to be able to emboss it because I think it's going to be too big. The embossing folder, it says I don't think I'm going to be able to use my scraps for any of it. Not this time, maybe the next one. So I'll just put them back in. Then I'll put them over here for now. Try to get this a little more organized here. And last time I used this to have something kind of soft underneath. Now you can trace this and cut two out at the same time, though you have to worry if your cuts are lining up, because when you cut more than one piece at a time, sometimes it doesn't always turn out the way we want it to. What I did want to see was the embossing folder. This is card, because I think I don't have one of my other machines set up, and this is too big for here. But I might see about just kind of squishing it in, you know, and get the kind of pattern. I don't know if that'll work. It probably isn't. It's not enough pressure really to do like the machines do, but you know, maybe I can get something. I don't know. I doubt it. But I'm in the process of moving my craft room. Most people that watch my channel know that by now, but some people don't, and I'm moving my craft room. And so, oops. I don't have everything in here yet. I need to probably work a little harder on that today. It's kind of hard when everybody's home. You know what I mean? You get sidetracked a little easier, I guess, is what I'm saying. You know, can I get it? You're not going to get more than one on a page. Not on this page. If it was 12 by 12, I could, but on this paper that they give you in the kit, no. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using my embossing tool. And that's what I do when I do templates, because this way I don't have to worry about erasing the pencil line. The embossing tool fits nicely in these lines, so I don't have to worry that I'm over too far one way or whatever with the fine tip of a pencil. Also, I'm having a hard time with this today. Also, it means my score lines are already scored and I don't have to come back in to score my score lines. They're already scored. So if you're tracing it, you're going to have to come back in and score it. Now, they might not be scored the best, but they are scored. Okay. So now it's time to cut. So, and I also try to line it up as much as I can, so I have less cutting to do as possible. You know, it just makes for less mess ups if there's less cutting that you yourself have to do. Oh yeah, I can't see where that's going. There we go. Now for this one, for matting and adding layers, I would say, I don't know how you could get around it. To do it, to make it smaller than the actual size, it seems like it would be difficult to do. I don't know. And that might be why they added the embossing folder of the shell, so that you can just dress up the actual paper. I'm doing a really lousy job with this today. I don't know what my deal is. Okay, so I need to cut the other one out still, but I'm checking to make sure these are all gonna fold okay. And so I'm gonna go ahead and score on the score lines. And that's gonna come up like that. I might go ahead actually and glue it right now. That way it can be setting up while I'm cutting the other one out. And it's just going to go up like this. Try to square it up. You know. Try to get it straight. Man. I don't know if it's my fingers not wanting to work right now. Or my brain not wanting to work right now. My mind knows what it wants me to do. That needs to come over just a touch. Trying to line it up straight, and then I go to hold it down and I'm messing it up. So we're going to do the same thing for both of them. Now we should have, should have embossed it at this point, but I didn't. Well, I'm not going to emboss it anyways, but you know what I mean. I want to at least see if I can get some kind of that image on here. It's like yesterday. It feels like there's 2 pieces of paper in here. It really does. It seems like there's something up with the edges causing it to feel that way. I don't know. It's just my imagination. This is the hardest part, getting in this corner here. Is what my cutting hands don't want to do. All right, let's see. I don't think I have cutting hands today. No, I don't. It will not cut on the line. So I'm going to just accept the fact that today my hands don't want to cut. And just go with it. Let me check. Okay. So, here we go. If you are going to use the embossing folder, you're going to have to line the shape up inside the embossing folder. So if it's going to be easier for you to do it in this part or in the raised part, you know, you have to decide that. See, to me, this doesn't even look like it's in straight, but it's lining up. I could move it more this way. And then I'll look at this side, and you can see there. And I'm going to see if I can... I don't think it's going to give it any kind of image because I just can't push hard enough. It would be nice, but I don't. Just wasting time. Yeah, nothing. Not a thing. Nothing. But that's how you would line it up. So if you put it, it's pretty easy to line up, actually. It's such a simple shape, and just use both sides of the folder. And then you can look at that side and see that that's kind of even, and that'll set you up. Another thing we could try, I don't know if this would work or not either, but I am willing to give it a try. Here's parakeet. Which side do I want? Maybe both. Add some ink. Let's put some ink down and see if we can get the ink to at least transfer over onto the blue. Maybe that'll be something to show you. Okay, so just stick it on, line it up. I think that's about good. That looks about good. Let me see if I can get that ink to transfer. It may not. But you never know. Right, it'll give it some decoration. It looks like my paper might have slid. It won't emboss, but it might transfer the image. Let's see. Yep, it sure did. So then pick which side do you want to show. I prefer this one. So that'll be my outside. This will be my inside. And then we can, now if I had water, wonder if this is, this got to be water. Yeah, this is the water. I got a bit of a brush. Let's see. Okay. Here's the water. Here's some brush. Let me squirt. Well, it's water reactive. I thought I would try to fill it in. But it don't look like that's going to be a good idea either. It's just going to blur it. So, no. No. Well, we got the image. We'll just be happy with that, I guess. Okay. So, glue on the little tabs. Here's the thing is, these are not going to be exactly the same on here. And we have to get these to join up. So I'm wondering if we really I guess that works. Now this one looks taller. And this one doesn't. How does that work? Okay. All right. Cover my glue. And I put the glue inside there because this one did fit inside nicely. And just slide that in here. Now this is all they show. And I'll show you their box. Let me get the lid back on here. Okay. This is their box. Right, and this is pretty. And it's fine and dandy. There's nothing wrong with it. And we could just go ahead and stick some tissue paper in here in whatever gift we have. What I have a little problem with is you're going to carry it this way. I think it needs a little handle. And so I'm just going to, we use the paper trimmer to make sure it's cut straight. And then we can decide how long we want it when we get it up there. So I'm just going to cut maybe an inch. And that might be too generous. We might not want it a whole inch, but we'll see. Told you that scraps come in handy sometimes. You never know. So I'm just going to make a little handle. Like that. So I'll put a little glue on this end. Probably a good amount widthwise just to make sure it's strong enough. It's a little box. You're probably not going to put nothing heavy in here anyways. But I want it sturdy. I do want it to hold up. And then this side right here. And even if it's just a little handle, it just makes it easier, I think. See? It still is a shell and all of that. Where's the tissue paper? 'Cause I know there was a light blue. That should look pretty decent in here. Like that. Wished I could have got that embossing powder. I should. I need to just really work in here and work in here. I just, you know how it is. Okay. You might want two. There you go. Don't try to make it look too perfect, because when you do, it never look right. You just gotta stick it in there and let it. And I'm over here trying to make it look perfect. All right, everybody. So there we go. See how bad of a job I did cutting. Hands didn't want to do it. All right. So there we go. The shell box. So what do we have left? I think just one more. I think just the rainbow. I could be wrong. So then we did that yesterday, and then we have the rainbow, and that's it. So we'll get the rainbow tomorrow. And it looks like it's another one. It just fits in there. All right. All right, everybody. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.